A lot of the difficulty we experience in life isn't because things are going wrong. It's because we're resisting what's actually good for us. Not consciously, not dramatically, quietly. It shows up as tension in the body, a tight jaw, a shallow breath, the subtle clenching in your chest when you know you're being invited into something bigger. Instead of stepping forward, you hesitate. You call it being careful, practical, responsible, even realistic. But most of the time, you're afraid. Afraid of change, afraid of losing the version of yourself you've outgrown, afraid of what happens if you choose something unfamiliar instead of something you've mastered surviving. Because survival is predictable, even when it's small, even when it's lonely, even when it's slowly draining you. You will cling to what hurts if it feels familiar enough. And that's the part no one wants to admit. We don't just resist pain, we resist expansion. We resist being seen. We resist our own power. We resist the responsibility of stepping into who we actually are. Because if you really choose what nourishes you, you can't keep pretending you don't know better. Resistance creates friction. And that friction becomes stress, exhaustion, overthinking, second guessing, that constant feeling of pushing uphill, like Sisyphus and his rock. Like life is against you. But life certainly is not punishing you. You're bracing against it. You're fighting the current while praying for peace. The things that are good for you will stretch you. They will require you to loosen your grip on control, uncertainty, and the old identity. And fear doesn't always sound dramatic. Sometimes it sounds intelligent, like, I'll do it later. Now isn't the right time. I just need more clarity. I need one more sign. No. What you need is courage. Because clarity comes from movement, confidence comes from action, and peace comes from alignment, not waiting until you feel ready. You don't become ready. You decide. You decide to trust yourself. You decide that discomfort isn't danger. And you decide that unfamiliar doesn't mean wrong. And yes, it will feel exposed. It will feel uncertain. It will feel like you're stepping off a cliff. But what if it's not a cliff? What if it's a threshold? Relief doesn't come from controlling life. It comes from cooperating with it. From listening when your body whispers, "This is it." From softening instead of gripping tighter. From allowing instead of armoring up. And when you loosen your resistance, even slightly, something shifts. The friction eases. The breath deepens. The path clears. Not because everything becomes easy, but because you stop fighting the very thing that's trying to carry you forward. You don't need more certainty. You need willingness. Willingness to feel unsure. Willingness to be seen growing. Willingness to outgrow who you've been. The tension you feel, it's not a warning. It's an awakening. And the question is, are you going to keep bracing? Or are you finally going to let yourself rise? I love you guys. Stay golden.